Some clothes hold stories. The soft cardigan that's been with you for years, the one that's seen seasons change, mornings rush, and quiet evenings at home. It's the comfort we wrap around ourselves. But sometimes that comfort hides more than it highlights. Because when a cardigan loses its shape or balance, it doesn't just cover your outfit, it dulls your presence. It takes away the quiet confidence that should come through every time you walk into a room. Today, let's bring that presence back. Let's rediscover how simple pieces, especially a cardigan, can look refined, flattering, and full of life again. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through 7 subtle mistakes that make even beautiful cardigans look less than their best, and the graceful ways to fix them. You'll see that elegance isn't about spending more, it's about noticing more. Cardigans are timeless. They've been part of every elegant woman's wardrobe for decades. Our mothers wore them. Our grandmothers did too. They were once a symbol of quiet sophistication, a layer that said, I care about comfort. But I haven't forgotten style. Yet somewhere along the way, many women stopped paying attention to the details that make a cardigan feel intentional. It became something we throw on quickly instead of something we style thoughtfully. After 40, fashion stops being about following trends and becomes about refinement, finding what flatters you, what mirrors your energy, and what still makes you feel current without trying too hard. A cardigan can either support that message or completely work against it. So as you listen today, think of this as a small style reset. Tiny changes, a different length, a defined waist, a smarter color can shift your entire look from comfortable to captivating. Let's start with the first mistake, and perhaps the most common one, wearing oversized cardigans without shape. We all know the feeling. You put on that cozy oversized knit and instantly feel safe. It hides everything, it's soft, it moves when you move. But the same volume that makes it comfortable can easily swallow your frame. It hides your curves, blurs your posture, and makes your outfit lose all direction. Picture this: a large, slouchy cardigan that drops past the hips, sleeves falling over your hands, shoulders drooping low. At first glance, it looks casual and relaxed, but the longer you look, the more it feels like the cardigan is wearing you. Structure matters. When your shoulders disappear and your waistline vanishes, the outfit loses energy. That small spark that makes something look intentional simply fades away. Instead, choose cardigans that gently follow your natural lines. Look for ribbing that creates vertical movement, seams that hug the shoulder, or belts that draw the eye back to the waist. Even a subtle tie at the middle or a half tuck underneath can completely shift the proportion. If you love the comfort of loose fits, balance them with sleek pieces underneath, perhaps a fitted turtleneck or slim jeans. The contrast will instantly bring your figure back without sacrificing coziness. A long-line cardigan that hits just below the hip, worn over tailored trousers, says ease and elegance at the same time. It lets you breathe and move freely but still keeps the silhouette graceful, and if you're petite, avoid anything that extends far beyond the knee. Long drapes can overpower smaller frames. For taller women, a longer line can be beautiful as long as the shoulders remain neat and the hem flows naturally rather than bunching. Think of it this way: your cardigan should move with you, not around you. Now let's talk about proportion, because proportion is where true elegance begins and ends. Many women fall into the habit of pairing long cardigans with long tops and wide leg pants, thinking it creates coverage. In reality, it often does the opposite. It adds weight and removes shape, leaving the outfit undefined and slightly heavy. When everything you're wearing has the same level of looseness, the body loses its vertical rhythm. Instead of an elongated figure, you get an outfit that pulls your eye side to side, not up and down. You don't need to change your wardrobe, you just need to rebalance it. If your cardigan is long and soft, keep what's underneath more structured: a tucked-in blouse, slim jeans, or straight-cut trousers. If your cardigan is cropped or fitted, allow more movement below, perhaps a pleated skirt or soft wide-leg pants. This push and pull between fitted and fluid keeps the look alive. It's the visual version of harmony, the same way music needs both highs and lows. Take a moment when you dress in front of the mirror. Ask yourself, where is the eye drawn first? If your outfit looks too even, give it contrast. Belt it, roll the sleeves, add texture at the neckline. Every adjustment reintroduces balance, and balance is what makes an outfit memorable. Color also plays a quiet role in proportion. A darker bottom and lighter top will lift the focus toward your face, while a darker cardigan over light clothes grounds the frame and adds structure. Learn which direction flatters your height and frame most, and repeat that formula often. The goal isn't perfection, it's visual flow. When proportion feels right, everything else, your posture, your confidence, your presence, naturally follows. The third mistake is one many of us make without realizing it. Wearing bulky knits everywhere, chunky sweaters are comforting. They feel luxurious on cold mornings, like wrapping yourself in softness. But they have a time and a place. When you wear heavy knits too often, especially in settings that call for a bit of polish, they can easily overpower you. The texture that feels rich up close can look overwhelming from a distance. Bulky fabrics add volume to the areas they cover, shoulders, arms, midsection, and can visually double their size under harsh lighting or in photos. That's why an outfit that feels cozy in the mirror might look heavier on camera or under sunlight. Lighter, finer knits, merino, cotton blends, or cashmere keep the comfort but give you movement and fluidity. They skim the body instead of sitting stiffly on top of it. If you adore chunky pieces, treat them as statement layers rather than everyday basics. Let them shine with contrast. Wear them over sleek pants, slim skirts, or even faux leather leggings. This contrast tells the viewer that the volume is intentional, not accidental. Texture is an unsung hero of style. When you combine smooth with rough, matte with sheen, or knit with silk, you create dimension. A ribbed cardigan over a satin camisole looks instantly expensive, even if neither piece cost much. And one small styling secret: fold the cuffs or push up the sleeves slightly. It reveals your wrists, the narrowest part of your arms, and brings femininity back into a heavier fabric. Clothing speaks through balance. The eye always notices where fabric ends and skin begins. Showing just a hint of shape in the midst of softness keeps your style from tipping into bulk. So when you reach for that thick cardigan next time, pause and think. Is this piece adding comfort or hiding my shape? That question alone can change the way you build an outfit. Color has a quiet kind of authority. It's the first thing people notice, even if they can't explain why. The right shade can brighten your eyes, lift your skin, and make an ordinary outfit feel expensive. The wrong one can do the opposite, draining warmth from your face and flattening your entire look. Too often, women stick with safe shades because they've always worn them. Beige, gray, faded brown, washed-out pastels, they feel familiar. But familiarity isn't always flattering. When color loses depth, so does the impression you leave. Think about the cardigans you reach for most. Do they make your complexion come alive, or do they blend into your skin tone until everything feels one note? When we wear dull colors, our features retreat instead of standing out. To bring life back, keep neutrals, but choose richer, more modern ones. Warm camel over cool beige, cream over stark white, slate gray instead of flat charcoal, dusty rose, muted teal, or deep navy. These hues reflect light and create movement even in simple silhouettes. If you're unsure what works best, do a daylight test. Hold the cardigan near your face by a window. If your skin looks soft and your eyes brighter, you've found harmony. If you notice shadows or dullness, try shifting the tone slightly warmer or cooler. Color is mood. A soft blush cardigan feels nurturing and calm. A navy wrap cardigan feels composed and confident. A moss green knit whispers natural elegance. The beauty is that you don't need to reinvent your wardrobe. Just choose tones that speak the language of who you are today, not who you were years ago. And here's a gentle trick. Whenever you wear muted colors, add one lively detail. Maybe a gold pendant, a patterned scarf, or lipstick that mirrors warmth. That single accent keeps the outfit from falling flat.
The next mistake is one many overlook: the wrong cardigan length. Length can change everything: your posture, your proportions, even how tall you appear. A cardigan that ends at the widest part of your hips or midsection can unintentionally emphasize it. It divides your body in half, cutting the flow that makes an outfit feel graceful. You don't need to memorize rules. You just need to see where the fabric meets your shape. If the hem stops exactly where your body widens, it will draw attention there. If it glides past that point or ends just above it, it guides the eye upward instead. For petite women, cardigans that fall just below the waist or mid-hip length create length in the legs. For taller frames, mid-thigh or knee-length designs feel balanced and elegant. And for curvier bodies, a gentle drape that follows your outline without clinging gives the illusion of motion and ease. Think of hemlines as punctuation marks. A cropped cardigan ends the sentence sharply: fun. youthful, quick. A long duster elongates it calm, fluid, composed. Choose your punctuation depending on the story you want your outfit to tell, and footwear matters more than you think. The moment you add a slight heel, even half an inch, your cardigan falls differently. Pointed flats, block heels, or ankle boots shift your posture and transform how that hemline frames you. Before stepping out, look in a full-length mirror and trace your outline with your eyes. You'll instantly see if the proportions feel heavy or light, balanced or off. Once you adjust the length, everything else seems to fall into place naturally.
If you remember nothing else from today, remember these 4 quiet words: shape, balance, texture, color. They are the invisible framework behind every well-dressed woman. Shape gives your clothes structure. It defines where elegance begins. Balance keeps the eye moving naturally. Texture adds dimension, so even simple pieces feel rich. Color ties everything together, expressing who you are without a single word. You don't have to follow fashion cycles. You only need to understand these foundations, and you'll look modern in any decade. Try this next time you get dressed. Start with a cardigan, then build your outfit around those 4 words. Ask yourself, does the shape flatter me? Is the balance right between loose and fitted? Does the texture create depth? And does the color reflect the light around my face? If you can say yes to all 4, you've found harmony, and harmony never goes out of style. Style doesn't need to shout to be seen. Sometimes it's in the quiet choices: the cardigan that fits just right, the tone that lifts your skin, the necklace that catches light as you move. Elegance isn't perfection. It's presence, the calm assurance that you know who you are and what feels right on you. So the next time you reach for that favorite cardigan, don't think about hiding. Think about highlighting. Highlight your shape, your grace, your story. Because style after 40 isn't about reinvention. It's about refinement. You already have everything you need. Now it's about using it with intention. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you enjoyed this, I'd love for you to stay connected. Because on Style Era, we celebrate timeless fashion that honors real women, real confidence, and real beauty. Until next time, stay warm, stay stylish, and always stay true to your own kind of elegance.